I have the bike centered, and you can see right here that the stock height is about 33 inches. Underneath the bike right here, these are the dog bones or the lowering links we're going to remove. I have a bottle jack here. If you have a stock exhaust, chances are you're going to have to remove that. I have an aftermarket one, and I have just enough clearance to get this bottle jack up underneath there. And then I have a scissor jack back here that I'm going to use to relieve pressure off those links to get those nuts and bolts out of there. In order to get this bolt out right here, I'm going to have to remove the kickstand or at least loosen it up. So I have a bolt here, and I have one back up underneath there, which means I need to loosen this up here and remove this shifter lever. I'm using a 17mm socket here and a breaker bar because you're not going to get a lot of clearance unless, of course, you have to remove your entire exhaust. And I already have these broke, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys, if you have an aftermarket exhaust, what kind of clearance we're looking at here. I have a 17mm wrench right back here, and then I'm using an extension with this 17mm socket. Once you get it broke loose, it's pretty easy to get this removed here on this side. So just to kind of make a note here, you have a nut and a washer on the right side of the bike. Okay, using the bottle jack and then also the jack that I have back here, what you want to do is you just want to adjust the height until you find that sweet little spot right here where these links are going to come right out. Move the top bolt here. All right, I'm just gonna have to take this whole thing off here. I don't have enough clearance. There we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. All right, these are the links that I have here from Soupy's Performance, and you can see from hole to hole that the aftermarket links are longer. And the longer the link, the lower the bike is going to be. Now, you do not want to adjust these prior to putting them on the bike. You'll see right here on this link where it's kind of notched a little bit. That means the threads are backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to install these. You want to do that flat side down. And then I'm going to set the bike down on the ground and see if I like that height. If I do, then we're going to go back and set these nuts with some Loctite. In order to get these links to fit, what I'm going to have to do is raise the back end of the bike. What that's going to do is compress the distance from the wheel to the tail, thus lowering it until I can get everything to line up here. Okay, I have the bike wheel raised up off the ground. You can see right here that the link is in place. I'm going to go to the other side, put the link in. Okay, so you can see right here where my hand is, it went from 33 to 31 inches. So that's a 2-inch drop. I'm going to go ahead and loosen these set nuts here. All right, I'm using this 271 red thread locker. This is exactly what they say to use from the instructions. And you're only applying this to the set nuts. All that up. Oops. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, we'll just repeat that process on the other side.